Thanks a lot, Nick. Too many beds. Right now, the Johnson County Juvenile Detention Center is holding far fewer kids than capacity, and changes will need to be made if the county wants to save money.
And Matt Stewart is live in Olathe with those details. Matt.
Good morning. Yeah, the Johnson County Juvenile Detention Center behind me has 69 beds, so they can hold up to 69 youth between the ages of 10 and 17 at any one time. But I was talking with an employee this morning who tells me that right now they have about 22 youth in this big building. So they have a lot of empty beds, they have a lot of space that's really not being used, and it makes it very expensive for Johnson County to continue to use this building as a juvenile detention center. Take a look at the numbers. Back in 2008, a total of 1,113 teenagers stayed at the juvenile detention center during the year. Last year, 266 youth total stayed here sometime during the year. Now, just 3 years ago, the most youth who stayed here at one time was 34. Last year, one night, there were only 5 youth staying in this building. With 34 correctional officers on staff, that's a lot of staff getting paid to care for so few kids. Now, later this morning, the Director of Juvenile Services, the Juvenile Services Center, will give a presentation to the Johnson County Board of Commissioners about the current state of the Juvenile Detention Center here in Johnson County and potential options for the future. See, the current building opened back in 1979. They expanded it and added more beds in 1996. However, in 2016, Kansas lawmakers passed laws to divert low-level juvenile offenders into community programs to keep them out of the detention center. County officials say it's been a huge success. They have been detaining 23% fewer youth than they used to. The average stay at the juvenile detention center is 20 days. Now, this new philosophy on rehabbing juvenile offenders has reduced crime amongst minors in Johnson County. But the problem remains. The detention center right now is too big with so few youth staying here. So the future options include staying put at this aging facility, which is expensive, or they could send teenagers to other detention facilities in the state of Kansas. They could convert another smaller county building into a new juvenile detention facility, or they could build a new modern juvenile detention facility somewhere else in the county. So today's meeting is only informational, but there's a recommendation that the Johnson County Board of Commissioners study this topic next year and try to come up with a decision for the future of the Johnson County Juvenile Detention Facility, whether they continue to send the youth here or somewhere else.
All right, Matt, thank you.